What if humans could live forever? Imagine a reality where the process of aging stops, where disease no longer kills, and where the idea of a final day disappears forever. At first, it sounds like humanity's greatest dream come true. But would immortality really be a blessing, or would it turn into a curse we never expected? The beginning, the excitement of eternal life. In the early years, the world would celebrate. Fear of death would vanish, and people would begin to live with a new sense of freedom. Doctors would focus only on repairing injuries and keeping people healthy for centuries. Education and careers would transform entirely. Imagine learning medicine for 50 years, then becoming a musician for another century, and later deciding to travel the world for 200 years. A single human could collect the experiences of countless lifetimes. Knowledge and wisdom would accumulate like never before. Instead of losing skills and memories to aging, humans would keep improving, generation after generation within the same body. Humanity might reach levels of intelligence and creativity far beyond what we can imagine today. The challenge of overpopulation. But soon problems would arrive. If no one dies, yet children are still born, Earth's population would skyrocket. Cities that already feel overcrowded would become unbearable. Food shortages would spread, water supplies would dry up, and wars over land and resources would erupt. Right now, our planet struggles to support 8 billion people. But what if those billions never left? In just a few centuries, Earth might be packed with tens of billions of immortals, all consuming resources endlessly. Without strict birth control or the colonization of new planets, the Earth would quickly reach a breaking point. The collapse of the economy. The economic system would also face disaster. Retirement would make no sense if people could live for hundreds of years. Jobs would be filled forever, with no room for younger generations. Imagine trying to get promoted when your boss has been in the same position for 300 years. Wealth and power would freeze in place, controlled by the same people for centuries. Inequality would grow worse than ever before. The rich would remain rich, the powerful would remain powerful, and new generations might feel trapped, unable to climb upward in society. Instead of freedom, immortality could lock humanity into an endless cycle of hierarchy and greed. The meaning of life, stolen by eternity. But maybe the deepest change would not be in politics or resources, it would be in our hearts. Right now, life feels valuable because it's short. The awareness of death pushes us to act, to create, to love, and to risk. Deadlines give us urgency. But if you knew you had centuries ahead of you, would you still feel the same drive? Why rush to finish a book, start a family, or chase a dream if there's always tomorrow? Immortality could create a new global disease, endless procrastination. People might lose motivation, curiosity, and even the sense of purpose itself. Without death, life could lose its meaning. Love and relationships. Without end relationships would also change forever. Marriage is already challenging for a few decades. Imagine promising love for eternity. Could couples truly survive infinite years together? Or would most relationships collapse after centuries of routine? Family trees would become almost impossible to track. You might meet your great-great-great-grandparents and your great-great-great-grandchildren at the same time. Generations would overlap endlessly, and the very idea of family could lose meaning. The psychological burden of eternity. Even if our bodies stayed strong, our minds might not. Living for centuries would mean carrying centuries of memories, both joyful and painful. Watching loved ones die in accidents or disasters, seeing civilizations rise and fall, and witnessing endless change might become unbearable. Could the human brain truly handle thousands of years of memory? Or would immortality lead to madness, apathy, or even a desperate desire for death as an escape? The hope, humanity among the stars. Immortality could unlock humanity's greatest potential. With endless time, people might colonize distant planets, spend centuries traveling through space, and build civilizations beyond Earth. Technology could advance beyond imagination, with scientists dedicating lifetimes to discovery. Immortality might even push us to merge with AI or reshape entire worlds. The final question, blessing or curse. So what if humans lived forever? It could bring progress and exploration, but also overpopulation, inequality, and perhaps the loss of life's meaning. Maybe death is what makes our time precious. Without it, purpose might fade. The true gift may not be eternity, but the fragile time we already have.